rockets at Israeli troops across the border. The U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has given his support to his Israeli counterpart for the ground incursion into Lebanon. Mr. Austin also warned Iran of serious consequences if it launched a direct attack against Israel. The former Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte has taken over as the head of NATO. Jens Stoltenberg, who steps down after more than a decade in the job, said the alliance was in good hands with Mr. Rutte. Dock workers in the United States have gone on strike at ports along the east and Gulf coasts for the first time in almost half a century. The stoppage has raised fears of shortages and price rises. Officials in the Ukrainian city of Kherson say at least 6 people have been killed by Russian shelling. It has been repeatedly attacked since Russia was forced to withdraw its troops from the city nearly 2 years ago. Protesters have gathered in Nigeria's biggest cities on Independence Day to denounce the high cost of living. They're also complaining of economic mismanagement. Living costs have risen sharply since President Bola Tinubu took power last year. A new report into the state of Switzerland's glaciers has revealed they're continuing to shrink fast, and it's now too late to save many of them. Despite last winter's cooler temperatures, the glaciers lost 2.5% of their volume this year. BBC News.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired. Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820, or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired. Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clemens, the author of How to Go from Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired. Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clemens, the author of How to Go from Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Hi Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired. Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Star Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for star, R for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
The best radio show. The best radio show.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
All around the world. In your car.
At work.
At home.
On your smartphone.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Are you ready to turn it up?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Hey there, this is Archie, and it's Starr Radio UK and the morning show.
This is Starr Radio. This is
UK.
Starr Radio
UK.
This is Starr Radio
UK.
Welcome.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
Enlighten your day with Starr Radio. Starr Radio. Radio for the people, by the people.
Oh, hello, massive good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you, wherever you might be on planet Earth, and those of you on other planets as well. We want to salute each and every one of you and welcome you to the Tuesday edition of the morning show. Today is Tuesday, the 1st of October, 2024, and God has been good, hasn't He? Or whoever or whatever you believe in, your life has been spared. I say it all the time. Once you have life, you have to understand that God Almighty has not finished His business with you yet. You are still here, and He has an appointment with you. And one of the appointments is being here on Starr Radio UK this morning. And I'll say massive happy new month to you. Yes. How many days more to the end of the year. Oh boy, I think about another 90 days. But wherever you are, thank you very, very much for joining in. Let me say a special good morning to my able producer, Mr. Francis Guy Perry. Good morning to you, gentlemen, for the good work you are doing. I say it all the time. If they are not here, we'll not be able to come and sit here to bring you everything that we do. Let me say good morning to Mr. Olayomi, Koiki, my colleague and co-presenter. He's on a run at the moment. So if it happens that he has the time, he will be joining us. If not, tomorrow, God willing, we'll be having him joining in to bring you all the necessary updates that you need to know. Wasiu, hola. Yes, good morning, Wasiu, hola. I hope you are doing very, very well. Thank you very much. I was one of the first ones to join us on the YouTube channel. Good morning, and I hope you are doing very, very well. Should I say Happy Independent Day? He said no. Okay, whatever it is, we'll talk about that later. But let me say good morning to Felix all the way in Aberdeen. Kojo D, good morning to you. Mr. Dantebury, CEO of JL Accountancy Services. Mr. Frank Davis, good morning to you. HRH Linda Pallian, and all you wonderful people tuning in each day to listen to what? Bishop Adeshina, good morning in Lagos, Nigeria. I know today is a bank holiday. It's a public holiday. Yes, that's how we say it there. So you'll not be in the office, but wherever you are, good morning. I hope that you're observing, right? Is there anything to celebrate? That's what some people will be asking this morning. Is there anything to celebrate? How many years on? 61 years after independence. Is there any other thing there to celebrate? We'll be looking at that as well. And let me say good morning also to Anthony Adedeji, Aziz, Shamsuddin, good morning. Totsino, good morning. The one and only Rachel, good morning to you. Wherever you are, Pastor Momo, good morning. Pastor Emmanuel Chidi, hey, long time man of God, since we got in touch. Yeah, I hope you are doing very, 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 very well. So wherever you are, massive good morning. Welcome to the program, Starr Radio UK. We're going to be cracking on. But we're on program outline. I'm going to bring you the quote for the day. The weather forecast will follow suit. Then the travel updates. We'll move on from there to have a look at some of the stories making the rounds across the globe. And that is known as global trotting. Then from there, we come back to look at the details of the stories. If we have Mr. Olayomi Koiki, he'll be bringing you updates from Nigeria. If not, I've got all the information that is there, and I'll be bringing that your way. Then we'll continue at 11:45. Yes, we'll open the lines for you to add your voice to the discussion. Then at 12 o'clock, we bring the curtains down for the end of the program. That is if we don't have Yomi. But if we have Yomi, then it will be extended to 12:30 there. But wherever you are, it is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Do me a massive favor. Share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones and invite them to like our pages. Let me say good morning to Reverend Michael Esiama, my big Reverend. I hope you are doing very, 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 very well. Good morning to you and to the Power Word International Ministries. Yes, good morning to you all. And to Mrs. Elom Esiama, Madam Minister, good morning to you, and well done for the good work that you are all doing there. Okay, let's crack on. The quote for the day says, you either choose to be successful or choose to fail. Do you agree with me? Hands up. You either choose to be successful or choose to fail. Your actions or inactions will determine what you want to happen. What we say is different. Yes, life and death lies in the power of the tongue, as the good book says, and they who love it will eat the fruit thereof. So you don't just speak the thing and just go and relax. No. You speak and then you act. So faith is more of an action word, an act. Yeah. So you have to act. So that is there for you there. Those of you who think that, just speak. Let's go. We go around just speaking, and not taking any action. Boy, be in it to win it. All right then. Now let's move on to the weather front as well. Let me tell you what is happening when it comes to the weather front here in the UK. Well, we have a mixture of weather coming your way today, but for London and the south of England, this is how the weather is going to be for you. Oh boy. Okay. Now this afternoon will be unsettled with cloudy skies and showery outbreaks of rain. These heavy and persistent at times. The rain will become patchier towards the end of the day. Now this evening we'll see a mix of clear breaks, patchy cloud and scattered showers. There will be no major changes to the conditions through the overnight period, it's going to be remaining breezy as well. Top temperature is going to be 14 degrees, the lower is going to be 12 degrees. UV level is going to be low and pollution is going to be low as well. Sunset is going to be at 18:37 and sunrise for tomorrow morning is going to be at 0702 hours. But hey, we got some nice weather coming our way from Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh boy, nice weather going to be coming our way. So yes, check it out. All right, but tomorrow we're still going to be experiencing a bit of rain there. But wherever you are, it is all coming your way from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. All right, let me take you straight to the travels and let's look at what the travels has got in stock for us. And that's why we said, keep your eyes on the roads. Keep your eyes on the roads as we keep it navigated our promise, our bond. So on the roads this morning, the district line is experiencing severe delays between Wimbledon and Edgware Road due to a network rail signal failure at East Putney. Tickets will be accepted on Southwest Railway by reasonable routes. A good service on the rest of the line, though. That aside, all the other underground lines are running a good service. However, London Overground has no service between Hackney Downs and Chinford while they fix a track fault at Hackney Downs. Good service on the rest of the line. Good service on all other London Overground lines as well. DLR, good service. London Tram Link, good service. Now taking us straight to the major roads in London. No exceptional delays there on the A roads, but on the B roads, please check it out. Check it out. Make sure you leave on time. On the river bus, the Woolwich Ferry is experiencing reduced service. One boat service is in operation due to a technical issue, so check out before you leave. That aside, all the others are running a good service. London Cable Car, good service. National Rail, that's the final segment of the travel update, and this is what I have for you. Greater Anglia, minor delays. Merseyrail, special service. Northern Rail, minor delays. ScotRail, special service. Southwestern Railway, minor delays. And Transpennine Express, minor delays. All right then, so let me put it this way. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you wherever you might be on planet Earth. Enjoy your commute for today, but you know what, continue to keep those eyes where? On the roads. Let's take a quick break. We come back and we continue with the show. Stay tuned and don't go away. Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired. Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233244941 or 00233200606 and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Welcome back to the program. This is Starr Radio UK and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. And as I did announce, the advert that went by, yes, we'll be having BB Clement, BB on BB Means Business this afternoon, exactly at 1:30. We are in October, and that is Black History Month. We'll be bringing you something along those lines. So please make sure your dials are logged on Starr Radio UK this afternoon, exactly at 1:30, with BB Clement on BB Means Business. And then one other before we go on, we take you global trotting, as I have said there. Just bear with us as we do so. Yes, Dinner night. Yoruba World Media Organization presents dinner night on the Friday, the 11th of October 2024 in London, Kensington, at 7 p.m. The special guest is Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho Osha. Okay, the event is taking place 179 to 199 Holland Park Avenue, London, W11 4UL, United Kingdom. And also, there's going to be the 1 million match on the following day. That is the 12th of, that is Saturday, the 12th of October. So, you want any further information, just contact the Yoruba World Media Organization or Koiki Media, and Olayomi Koiki and the team will help you out there as well. All right then. So, that is by way of some announcement for you. Now, let's kick off. Okie dokie do. Yes, so what is happening? Let's kick it off from Nigeria. Well, Independence Anniversary, NLC President hails Nigerian workers for sacrifice despite broken promises and corruption. So we're going to tell you more about that. In other stories, making the rounds in Nigeria remain strong, united as viable sovereign nation. Tinubu speaks on 1967 Civil War. Now, so 57 years after the Nigerian Civil War, President Bola Tinubu has said that Nigeria has survived several crises that could have led to the dissolution of the nation, but they remain resolute and united. Now, what do you think about that? We're going to be telling you more about that. I will want to know what those who are fighting for the dissolving or dissolution of the nation, so that everybody can go their way and do whatever, especially when they think that people are being marginalized in their region and stuff like that. We'll be looking more into that as well. I am the governor. Fubaro defies court order, says the local government polls will hold as scheduled. Now, is Fubaro greater than the court? And is the court a local court and therefore it's not under the national jurisdiction? What do you think is happening there? Lots more going to be coming your way from Niger. So stay tuned and don't touch the dial. In other stories making the rounds here in the UK as well, people told to read meter as energy bill rises. A UK charters flight for British nationals to leave Lebanon. Girl 14 seriously hurt in acid attack at school. Girl 14. Ha! Alright. Yeah, she took my breath away. What life as 100 couples marry in one place in one day. Alright then, that's good for them. Something good to celebrate, right? For the 1st of October. Workers must keep all customers' tips under new laws. So if you go to the restaurant and somebody come to serve you, the tips that we give to the workers, various what do you call them? What do we call them? Somebody help me out. All right then. Yes, the tips that we give to them, those who serve us in the restaurants, especially hotels and stuff like that, said the workers must keep all the tips. It shouldn't come to the company at all, right? But there's a restaurant that myself and my wife like going to, and when we go there, there's this lady that we've known long time ago. So when the woman we get there, she comes to us and she's very nice. The way she serves us is excellent. So when we go, we give her good tips. The last time when we went, I think after we had left for some time, I think a year, and then we had not been there. Then we went there, and then he saw us, and she was so happy. And then so we gave her a tip. Give her it's a bigger sum, okay? And then when I gave that money to her, then he said, no. I said, no, that one is for you. Because I know that whatever we put in the plate where they bring the bill, that will have to go to the company, and the company decides on whatever. So we give that way. So, but this time around with this, you know that when you can give one tip, and that goes to the person or the workers who served you there. So why about that? That's good. Generic faces backlash over special forces killing claims. From time to time, you hear them, they just go something, I think they shoot themselves in the foot, and The motorway warning after lorry falls 600 feet off a bridge. Boy, we'll be looking into that. I bet the lorry is properly kaput. 600 feet. And the driver, I hope that he is doing well as well. This is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Now let's move on straight to some other story. Israel has launched ground invasion of southern Lebanon. Lebanon Prime Minister says the country faces one of its most dangerous phases. An Israeli source says there have been no clashes inside Lebanon. And more than 20 children fear death in Thailand. Bus crash. We'll be telling you more about that. People are just scrambling North Carolina rails from devastating storm. Yesterday I saw some videos of it and I was thinking, no, it's not real. But actually, it was real. That was what was happening there. And U.S. bus strike causes first shutdown in 50 years. Now, Jimmy Carter, former U.S. president, turns 100. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to him. It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. Moment Russia fighter jet swooped past a U.S. aircraft. We'll try to bring you more on all that as we go on. This is Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. On the African front, Kenya's president has fallen out with his deputy. I'll tell you more about that. And Africans in Lebanon, everyone is nervous on campus. Students there. And gang rapist sentenced to life in Tanzania prison. And NBA legend Mutombo dies from brain cancer aged 59. Those are some of the stories making the rounds there as well. It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. In other stories making the rounds still on the African continent, African migrants, refugees continue to seek way to Europe. Security Council is saying the United Nations says it has registered more than 350,000 Sudanese refugees and asylum seekers protection in North Africa so far this year. I look at foreign policies. I look at our leadership and what and how they are leading the country, and at times I look at the opulence that they live in as if we might be, but we don't see it, so we don't have to do that because there are people who are actually struggling. But oh boy, Burkina Faso calls out foreign powers deliberately exacerbating sufferings of the Sahelians. And Russia marks second anniversary of annexation of 4 regions in Ukraine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So let's move on. Let's move on to some other part of the world and look at what is happening there as well. Why did you not present your running mate to me? Asante Hene questions. That was questioning the former president Mahama. But Otunfo made a way to intervene to ensure Nana Jen came to greet him at Menchia Palace. Okay, Professor Nana Jen going to pay respect respect or to greet him there. But it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. In other stories, Crans Montana Forum, WDA announces initiative to establish Supreme Council of African Royals. What would they be doing? Well, we'll see about that. And Democracy Hub demo, lawyers in darkness over accused prepare bail application for High Court this week. An EC to live stream IPAC meeting on Tuesday. We'll see. And EC is predetermined the candidates on ballot paper, Dr. Sam Ankra alleges. So who is on the first? The first one is Dr. Baumia of the MPP, right? Okay. We are embarking on ambitious projects to build resource centers. JUSAC president said the Judicial Service Staff Association of Ghana has announced plans to embark on ambitious projects that will generate funds for the association activities. Now, according to the association, the resource center will be in. We'll tell you more about that. You want to know? Don't go away. Galamsey, complete mining ban will harm compliant firms, Ace and Kuma is saying. Now, if they are compliant firm and they are destroying the water bodies, they all have to stop. So, first of all, let's call a stop. Let everybody stop it. And now let's go around and check those who have got their licenses to be able to do so. And then they can get them to do so. But we have lost it, as Ankuma declares on the fight on Galamsey. Ekufuado overlooked numerous warning letters about Galamsey crisis, as Ankuma is saying. So virtually taking a swat at the president. Global Info Analytics reports Mahama at 51.1% in election 2024 with Baumia at 37.3%. But would that actually be a representation of what is going to happen? You want to know more? You got to stay tuned and we'll bring you more about that. This is Starr Radio UK and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let's take a musical break. And once we come back, I'll bring you all the details of the story that's making the rounds. Starting from Nigeria, where they're celebrating their independence anniversary. How many years on? Do we see any development? The president is saying we are stronger together 57 years after the civil war that took place. That's the Biafran war. But what do you think? Do you think people should be left to go their own separate ways and chart their own courses and fulfill their own destinies? You want to know more? Stay tuned. Don't you go away. This is Atakofi. Atakofi, good morning to you. And let's bring you that tune from Atakofi this morning. And it says, Shida. It's in Ga, meaning Thanksgiving. Enjoy it. And I'll be with you.
Ni ajale na kanfole ma wo mi dabosi akodromo ko mo na mo fata wo he bo ko wono o na file te ba ni na wo yes way tofe ma way ke wo wono wo fe bogodo yes way tofe tofe ma way wo wono godo yes way tofe no one favor go to yes way my way one no go to one no favor go to one no favor go to one no favor go to osasi dada de wae wonder bosida sida sabwe osasi dada one favor go to osasi dada yo wae moko benita mobo kra sida sabwe osa sida da afete keba mofia moneni na bida afete keba.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Kaya wala mi kometole mazi oida kaya wala mi kometole mawono gojo mawono mafebo gojo afete keba anyemi side mofia moneni na bida afete keba anyemi side mofia moneni na oro kaya wala mi kometole mazi oida kaya wala mi kometole mawono gojo adana numoe atobo wata bono atobo na tenkodi ejene fedumo oye muano ao womi dabo sida womi febokoto osasi dada moko benita mobue bono leno yowa leno esasi dada sida sabwe osasi dada afete keba mofia moneni na bida afete keba anyemi side mofia moneni na bida kaya wala mi kometole mazi oida wala mliye wala ife no fia anyemi kaya wala mi kometole wala mliye wala ife no fia wala mi kometole wala siye Wami wabano Wami febokojo Odafe no fia no na moko kele yo ego Moko benita molele no di ata Aunyawo Atana nyumoe Wami jogbe yida Wami febokojo Sidae Inka sidae Wale sida Waweno sidae No au Wami dabo sida Wami febokoto
This is Starr Radio UK.
Moko benita mobue Bono Leno yowa Leno Esa sidada Sida sabwe Osasi dada afete keba mofia moneni na bida afete keba anyemi side mofia moneni na bida kaya wala mi kometole mazi oida wala mliye wala ife no fia anyemi kaya wala mi kometole wala siye wala mliye wala ife no fia wala mi kometole wala siye Wami wabano Wami febokojo Odafe no fia no na moko kele yo ego Moko benita molele no di ata Aunyawo Atana nyumoe Wami jogbe yida Wami febokojo Sidae Inka sidae Wale sida Waweno sidae Inka sidae Wale sida
This is Starr Radio UK.
Wala mliye Wala ife no fia Wala
Okay, so that's a tune from Attack Kofi all the way in Ghana. Sherman, as I did say yesterday and the day before, now if you have any product, service, or you have a music that you want us to sample it for you or be playing it for you, why not? Get in touch with us. At times it comes to the minimal amount and then, yeah, we'll do that for you. Yes, sir.
Yes, way.
Well, so I hope that you enjoyed it. It's one of the music made from or in the African port, but this one says Shida, thanksgiving, giving thanks and praise to the Almighty God for ushering us into the 10th month. So wherever you are, welcome to the program. We're going to be going on to bring you the details of the stories making the rounds this morning. Now, let's go hit, yes sir, where? Nigeria, where the president that delivered a speech. And it said 57 years after the Nigeria Civil War, President Bola Tinubu has said that Nigeria has survived several crises that could have led to the dissolution of the nation. Now, commending citizens for their commitment to upholding the sovereignty of the nation, the president said the people have learned to embrace their diversity. Is that true? He said, since independence, our nation has survived many crises and upheavals that led to the dissolution and disintegration of many other nations worldwide. Now, 6 years after independence, our country descended into a political crisis that led to a bitter and avoidable civil war, the president said. President Tinubu also stated that while the civil war ushered in the nation's darkest moments, Nigerians have continued to manage their differences while working towards achieving a more perfect country. Now, since returning from the brink of that darkest moment, we have learned to embrace our diversity and manage our differences. Between us, we continue to work towards engendering a more perfect union, he noted. He also said that as Nigerians, challenges have rather than living citizens broken has fashioned a formidable force that has kept them united and kept the nation viable. Despite the many challenges that buffeted our country, we remain a strong, united and viable sovereign nation, he added. I don't know what those who are asking for a dissolution of the country today are thinking or saying. I don't know what the Yoruba people are thinking. I don't know what the Igbos are thinking. I don't know what the Middle Belt are thinking. I don't know what the Arewa is it Arewa Yarawa? Let me Arewa, yes. What the Arewa are thinking this morning. So if the president is saying that, then somebody will say, come back or come again and tell us exactly what you think or you really reckon. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Starr Radio UK, quite an interesting one, making the rounds there. But again, this morning, there is some protest that is taking place in Abuja. Let me see whether I can bring that your way as well. Okay. Okay. Whilst I bring you that, well, just bear with me, please. Just bear with me. There are lots of the stories screaming at me. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Betukun, has ordered watertight security across the country to create a safe and conducive environment for Nigerians to celebrate the independence anniversary on Tuesday. Now, the police spokesman, Olumiyiwa Adejobi, disclosed in a statement on Monday in Abuja, Nigeria will celebrate its 64th independence anniversary on Tuesday. That's today. The country gained independence from Britain on October 1, 1960. The federal government has since announced a low-key anniversary celebrations. But as we all know, or as it's been going around, we know there are various protests that is going on across the country. But there is one that is going on in Abuja, which we want to see whether we can get that for you. But in the southeast, okay, this is quite an interesting one. Okay, let me bring you a couple of those stories, okay? A couple of those stories from the southeast. Quite an interesting development from there. Last week we were talking about the fact that the judge who is sitting on Nnamdi Kanu's case hails from the north. And we were thinking, is that having an influence on what I mean, every ruling that is coming from there? But it looks like there's going to be a turn there. But the indigenous people of Biafra urge Indigbo to comply with the call to abstain from any activities related to Nigeria's Independence Day. The indigenous people has issued a statement prohibiting the celebration of the Nigerian 64th Independence Day in the Southeast region. According to the separatist group, anyone found participating in activities to mark the Independence Day will be viewed as an enemy of the land. In an announcement made on Monday, the group emphasized that Igbo individuals should continue with their daily activities or stay indoors if they prefer, but they should refrain from engaging in any form of activities in commemoration of Nigeria's independence. The indigenous people of Biafra asserted that despite the fact that Igbo people were involved in the struggle for Nigeria's independence, the union has not been beneficial to them. The statement declared IPOB calls on Biafrans worldwide to go about their normal business because we are not part of Nigeria and have nothing to do with their British flag independence of 1960. We are aware that some prominent Igbo men and women played pivotal roles in securing the flag independence that Nigeria celebrated annually on every October the 1st. However, such independence has taken more blood of Indigo to maintain than that of any other ethnic group in Nigeria. And it goes on further to say, Biafrans have decided to reject the bloody flag independence of Nigeria and work for the restoration of a truly united and prosperous independent state of Biafra. Therefore, every Biafran should reject this Nigeria forced unity as we look forward to celebrating Biafra's independence soon. That is a big one. That is a big statement. That is a big and bold statement. Ladies and gentlemen, Starr Radio UK. Now, Justice Binta Nyako, the Federal High Court in Abuja on Tuesday, said he was going to recuse herself from the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Justice Nyako announced her decision as the resumed hearing in the trial of the leader of Kanu on Tuesday. Her response to recuse herself from the trial followed Kanu's request in the open court that the trial judge recuse herself from his trial since she has refused to obey the orders of the Supreme Court. Kanu is being prosecuted by the federal government on a 7-count bordering on terrorism. Kanu stated that he had lost confidence in the court and that the trial judge should recuse herself from his trial. Meanwhile, Justice Nyako replied that she would be happy to do just that. She added that she would be sending Kanu's case file back to the Chief Justice for it to be reassigned. Meanwhile, Kanu ordered his counsel, Aloy Ejimako, to sit down while he was trying to persuade the court to suspend the trial on the basis that his client was denied the opportunity to prepare his defense. The IPOB leader referred to the Supreme Court judgment where alleged bias against the judge was raised. Sit down, I say, you should sit down, Kanu had yelled at his lawyer. Speaking further, he said, my lord, I have no confidence in this court anymore, and I ask you to recuse yourself because you did not abide to the decisions of the Supreme Court. I can understand it is the DSS if the DSS refuses to obey a court order, but for this court to refuse to obey an order of the Supreme Court is regrettable. I am asking you to recuse yourself from this case. The prosecution counsel Adebayo Awomolo, however, tried to urge Justice Nyako to proceed with the trial, but she responded that she had been minded to recuse herself from the case, and she has said she's going to be doing so. All right, so let's see what is happening in Nigeria. Some more stories on the 64th anniversary of Nigeria's independence. Yeah. Okay. Now, Governor Fubaro is saying that, well, I don't give a hoot to the court orders. I am the governor. The governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara, has confirmed that forthcoming local government election will proceed as scheduled on October 5th, 2024, despite the court order from the Federal High Court in Abuja. Reports coming said Justice Lifu of the Federal High Court in Abuja had barred the Independent National Electoral Commission from releasing the voter register to the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission for the conduct of the election. The court also barred the Inspector General of Police and the Department of State Services from providing security. He also stopped RESEC from accepting any voter register from INEC or using it for the October 5th poll. Now, Justice Lifu faulted RESEC for fixing October the 5th as a date for the election when all relevant laws guiding it had been complied with. However, Fubura, who has said that there is no encumbrance known to the law that will stop the conduct of the election, he urged political parties and candidates contesting for various positions in the election and the electorate to be enthusiastic as they prepare to vote for their preferred candidates, who will become the new political leaders of the council or at the council level. Anthony Adedeji, massive good morning. But it's quite an interesting one. Who is above the law? He said, I am the governor, so I'm calling the shots. Though the courts in Abuja has ruled that this is what's supposed to be, we shouldn't go on with it, yet I am going to be going on with it. But what do you think? Well. Quite an interesting development coming from Nigeria this morning. All right, I was doing my best to see whether I could get the demonstration that is taking place in Abuja, but it seems to be eluding me. So just bear with me whilst I do so. Okay. It's eluded me, so just bear with me. We'll just move on and look at some of the okay. Well, okay, a final one. Let me bring that your way. Tinubu is saying, look, 16 months into his administration, President Bola Tinubu says he inherited a country with damaged security from his predecessor, former President Muhammadu Buhari. In his Independence Day speech, Mr. Tinubu said he took over the leadership of the country's Africa's most populous country as a critical juncture. My administration took over the leadership of our country 16 months ago at a critical juncture. The economy faced many headwinds and our physical security was highly impaired, Mr. Tinubu said. The president also said Nigeria was imbalanced when he assumed office in May 29, 2023. However, his government decided to pursue reforms in both Nigeria's economy and its security. We find ourselves at a dizzying crossroad where we must choose between two paths: reform for progress and prosperity, or carry on business as usual and collapse. We decided to reform our political economy and defense architecture. In the 16 months since Mr. Tinubu took office, bandits and the Boko Haram terrorists have continued their nefarious activities in the northern part of the country, kidnapping for ransom and killings. But well, he says the nation is closer together than it has ever been. Do you agree with him or not? This is Starr Radio UK. Now let's move on. I'll be opening the lines in the next 5 minutes, and then you can add your voice to the discussion wherever you might be. In other stories making the rounds here in the UK, well, today is today. If you have to change you have to check your meters, those who don't have their smart meters. Now, bill payers have been urged to give an accurate meter reading as gas and electricity prices rise. It takes effect. A household in England, Wales and Scotland using a typical amount of gas and electricity will now pay $1,717 a year, a 10% rise to the annual bill of the 149. pounds. Experts have encouraged people to submit a meter reading as the change comes in so they can avoid being charged on estimated usage of at their higher rate. It comes as winter approaches without extra cost of living payments for those on low incomes, and as winter fuel payments are withdrawn from about 10 million pensioners. Energy prices for about 27 million homes in England, Wales and Scotland are governed by a price cap calculated by the energy regulator of GEM. It is set every 3 months and affects the price paid for each unit of gas and electricity. And some were of the view that was why Rishi Sunak called the election a bit earlier than having an autumn election, because he thought if that price hikes come in and people will now be crying the more, let's call it now and let's see what happens. But it didn't pan out well for him as well. Now, Starr Radio UK. Another sad story development. A 14-year-old schoolgirl has been seriously injured after a substance believed to be acidic was thrown at her at a school in West London along with another people and a staff member. The girl remains in hospital with potentially life-changing injuries following the incident at Westminster Academy, Westbourne Park on Monday afternoon. The Metropolitan Police said urgent inquiries are underway to identify arrest those responsible. The boy aged 16 remains in hospital with non-life-changing injuries, and the staff member, a woman aged 27, has been sent home from hospital after also being hurt in the attack. 2 police officers were also taken to hospital by the London Ambulance Services as a precaution after they reported feeling unwell. Met Police officers attended the incident after being flagged down on Alfred Road by a school employee at about 1640 BST yesterday. Now, 2 crews and hazardous material specialists from London Fire Brigade were also sent to the scene to make it safe. The Met Police spokesperson said tests of the substance are ongoing at this stage. Officers believe it to be acidic. A sad one there. Then one final story, and the lines are open. You can hop in and hop out and let your voice be heard. The Tory leadership contender Robert Jenrick, why do I call him Generic? Jenrick has defended his claim that British special forces are killing rather than capturing terrorists. The former immigration minister made the comments in a video promoting his bid to be the party's leader. The claims have prompted criticism from Conservative leadership rival James Cleverly and Tom Tugendhat, who have both served in the army during their party's annual conference. Tugendhat said the comments were wrong and showed a misunderstanding of military operations and the law of armed conflict. I am extremely concerned that such words should not be seen in any way to encourage people to take any action other than surrender to British forces when asked to do so, Tugendhat said. Now, Cleverly said Jenrick should justify his claims. The British military always abide by the international humanitarian law, the law of the armed conflict, Cleverly said. He added, our military do not murder people. In the video, Jenrick made the claim he called for the UK to leave the European Convention on Human Rights, that's the ECHR. The ECHR is a treaty which sets out the rights and freedoms people are entitled to in countries that are signed up to it. The treaty is overseen by European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. The lines are open. If you want to hop in, feel free to do so. In other stories making the rounds as well, Israeli troops have invaded Lebanon in what the Israeli military calls a limited, localized and targeted ground operation against Hezbollah. On Tuesday morning, an Israeli security official said there have been no clashes yet, but the military spokesperson later tells people in around 25 Lebanese villages to evacuate. The Lebanese Prime Minister says his country is facing one of the most dangerous phases and says 1 million people are displaced. Israeli air strikes are continuing. The IDF says it hit Beirut, while officials in Lebanon say a building in a Palestinian refugee camp near Sidon was hit. In Lebanon, officials say more than 1,000 people have been killed in the past 2 weeks, while up to a million may now be displaced. It is all coming away from Starr Radio UK. As and when we have more information pertaining to what is happening there, we promise to bring that your way. This is Starr Radio UK. On Monday, Mayor Patrick Fitzsimmons found himself at the epicenter of the disaster zone. His town of Waverville, North Carolina, had no electricity, had no power. Only one grocery store was operational. Utility poles had gone down. The town's water plants had flooded, and people had been without safe drinking water for 4 days, he said. In the larger Bancombe County, where Waverville is located, at least 35 people are dead and 600 are unaccounted for. Mr. Fitzsimmons said the county set up a website where people can inquire about missing persons. Officials have so far received 11,000 requests, and it's worrying, very, very worrying. This is when I saw some of the videos. Oh boy, it was quite scary. But you know what? This is all coming away from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. A video released on Monday by U.S. military officials shows the moment a Russian fighter jet flew close to a U.S. aircraft on the 23rd of September near Alaska. North American Aerospace Defense Command said the Russian jet conduct was unsafe, unprofessional, and endangered all. It's all coming your way from Starr Radio UK. I like it when they fly past and then they show you the bottom of their flight so that you see the bombs that are there. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Well, it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. I sincerely apologize for not getting Mr. Olayomi. As they say, he is on an errand, so God willing, maybe tomorrow he'll be able to come your way and be telling you more about the independence celebration and everything that has gone on there. It is Starr Radio UK. In other stories making the rounds, just touching on one from here, then we go to Ghana as well. Kenya's Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has been threatened with impeachment proceedings by lawmakers amid intense speculation that he had a major fallout with President William Ruto. The president allies in parliament have accused Gachagua of undermining the government, promoting ethnically divisive politics, having a role in fueling the deadly protests that rocked the country in June, and of being involved in corruption. The power struggle has led to concerns over the instability of at the heart of the government at a time when Kenya is in the throes of a deep economic and financial crisis. Now, Ruto chose Gachagua as his running mate in 2022 election when he defeated former Prime Minister Raila Odinga in a bitterly contested election. Gachagua comes from the vote-rich Mount Kenya region and helped marshal support for Ruto. But with members of the Odinga party joining the government after the youth-led protests that forced Ruto to back down from increasing taxes, the political dynamics have changed and the deputy president looks increasingly isolated. Legislators say they are preparing to table a motion in parliament calling for impeachment proceeding to be instituted against him. It said, I have already appended my signature to it, said Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah. Okay, let me say good morning to Jack SB. It's a Raguniga. Okay, Which one is that? Kepi also say yo. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us all there. It is all coming your way from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Now we'll move on straight to what is happening in Ghana, because we'll be bringing the program to a close exactly in the next 9 minutes as well. But remember, we brought you everything from across the globe. We've been global trottings, but now we are in Ghana. In a landmark collaboration, the Crans Montana Forum and the WDA World Diplomatic Academy have announced an initiative to establish a Supreme Council of African Royals. The historic project, developed in partnership with His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, Asante-Hene of the Ashanti Kingdom, aims to empower Africa's indigenous leadership in addressing the continent's contemporary challenges. The initiative will convene indigenous rulers from across Africa, recognizing their key roles as custodians of societal values, traditions, and local governance. As Africa faces complex political, social, and economic challenges, traditional leadership is seen as a vital force in promoting progress and innovation while respecting the cultural heritage. Yes, I do have opinion about Burkina Faso. Interestingly, they are fighting for the quest of the Burkina base as a whole. However, my other issue is if that union that they form, the three countries that have formed that union where they've undertaken a coup d'etat, and if they can work formidably, and there will not be any betrayal there, and they can marshal their force to fight against the insurgents or the terrorist activities there, I think they'll be okay. But if not, and they will be now they're trying to rely on Russia to help them out to fight insurgency. If they cannot do that, and their people are going to be overrun by this insurgency, then I'll have a problem. So I think they are fighting good, but they need to come together, because in unity there is always strength. All right then. Yes, thank you, Captain Alex. All right then. Let's move on to so what do you think about this forum, where the Crans Montana Forum that they are talking about there? You know, interestingly, Captain Alex, one other thing that troubles me is that we have this ECOWAS union thing that is there, and when the leaders of the countries are not doing the right thing, we talk about Ghana now. What I'm going to talk about that, we're talking about the Galamsey illegal mining that has destroyed water bodies. Now, water, the normal rivers are like when you have cocoa drink, darker than even tea. So how can people even live their lives drinking or depending on that? People are going to be ill. But all this that is going on, no one in the ECOWAS is saying anything about that. And the leadership are just doing everything. The government is just doing everything as if. And if somebody, I'm not saying people should do that. Don't let people think that I'm here and then tweeting or pushing people to take arms. No, I'm not saying that. Please, okay. But when the people looking at all this and looking at leadership and see that leadership have failed them, and they decide, let's get them out, do you blame them? And then the West African body will say, you know what, we are going to come against them. We're going to go fight against them. Then I tell them that you guys have failed already. But well, this is one of the things that is happening. One of Ghana's astounding lawyers, one that I really like, Ace Ankuma, has come out to say banning the illegal mining or mining completely will affect some organizations or some entities who are compliant. But I'm of the view that now that things are all just shut everything down, and now let's go into it one after the other and look. We have the list of those companies who are complying with the instructions. Tackle them first, and then all the others could be stopped. Right now, he's talking about illegal coin mining there as well. Jack SB. Yes. Thank you very much, you all. Now, reconvener of the Occupy Ghana is Anan Nkrumah has voiced strong opposition to the proposal of an outright ban on all mining activities in the country, despite mounting pressure on the government to take action. Jack, this one is mining of gold. They are mining gold, but they are digging everywhere and using mercury to be washing. I mean, they use mercury to get the what do you call it, the gold or whatever thing that they are mining, and they wash this into the rivers, and it's polluted all the rivers in the country. Virtually, I don't know which one is running. Where we can say this one is wholesome. Somebody can go even swim in it. It's that bad. He has said that legitimate mining companies should not be unfairly categorized alongside illegal operators, as this could have severe financial implications for both the economy and compliant businesses. In an interview, Ace said yesterday, stressed the need to differentiate between responsible and irresponsible mining practices. Now, he stressed that blanket bans could harm law-abiding companies that contribute positively to the industry and the nation's economy. Jack, golden water is good. At least that one. At least we can say we can maybe we can boil it. How do we call that one? Evaporate it. Yes, boil it until we get a gold underneath. But Jack, it's not like that. The water is brown. That you cannot use it for anything. And if the water companies are going to say they're going to purify it before people use it, the chemicals and this and that they're going to use, by the end of the day, the surcharge or what they're going to be calling as their cost for users to pay before they can get. I don't think people will have the money to do so, because even as it is at the moment, people are struggling to do that. So that's the problem, Jack. Well, maybe you have to help me. If it's gold, got a Midas touch, right? Yes, that would be great. If my water here, you can turn it to gold. Interesting. Thank you very much to you all who are there. We're going to be finishing, bringing the program to close in the next 3 minutes. So, but thank you very, very much. Mr. Nkrumah advocated for a more targeted approach, emphasizing the necessity of focusing on illegal mining activities instead of punishing all mining operations. By doing so, he believes that the government can better support compliant companies while addressing the environmental and social issues caused by illegal mining. It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. In other stories pertaining to what Ace Nkrumah has said there as well, I'm just trying to touch on all of them quickly. I think they've removed the story quickly from there as well. So, but just bear with me whilst I do so. Just bear with me whilst I try to get the other stories that is making the rounds. Okay. Okay, the final story from here. No, it had. I think, Kelby, I think it's dissipated because the nations themselves, Nigeria is already struggling with insurgency. There's kidnappings and a lot of things going on in there. So they are not able to even sort their own homes. Their own home, they are not able to sort it out. Talkless going to now get themselves involved in another war. So they've not. But he said, I'm not too familiar with African politics, but I feel it's important for the future. Thank you, Kelpie. We bring that your way every weekday. Yes, doing from 10:30 to 12:30 or 12 o'clock, depending on the day. We'll bring that your way as well. So it'll be nice to have you there. And thank you very, very, very much for your comment there as well. Now, the final story, revered for his cross-tribal and nationalistic approach to relating with politicians as well as persons from all walks of life, that Santi Hinose Otumpo Seitutu II has continued to lead as not only the king of the Ashantis, but a proven unifier. Now, this time tested acumen came to the fore again recently when the National Democratic Congress visited the NDC visited the Mansia Palace with the 2024 running mate, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. As it's the custom, the NDC team made the time to greet Asante Hene before they all settle for their pleasantries. But this time, Otumfuo 82 had a subtle chiding of the former president John Mahama as well as the NDC's party as a whole. And what were the Asante Hene's concerns? Justifiably, the king wondered why the NDC had made the occasion of paying him visit only when one reserved for when they are in political power. So come and visit me when you're not in political. It's not election time, so now we can talk, right? So pay me courtesy calls, not when you know that election is coming and stuff like that. Okay, thank you very much, Kelby. It says I will be sure to catch it sometime for sure. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate your comment this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we have to bring the program to a close for today. God willing, tomorrow, if we are alive and we come, yes, Yami is going to be bringing you all the details because the protest that is taking place in Nigeria, where some people are saying they don't want to celebrate the Independence Day, the 64th anniversary of the Independence Day, because they think they are struggling. They want out of the nation. The president said, you know what, since 57 years since that war in Biafra, the southeastern part of the country, we are now united than ever before. And with nothing can break us down. But others are saying, you sure about that? The Yoruba people are saying, we want out. The Igbos are saying, we want out. Arewa, that is for the northern part, some also say, we want out. So, do you say we are together? Think about it. All right then. Oh, okay, Kelby. Lovely, all the way from Australia. Oh, wow. Our love to you all in Australia. The Aussies. Yes. Our love to you all. Have a lovely, it's night there, right? Have a good night there. And to all our other listeners in other parts of the world, massive good morning, or wherever, depending on wherever you are. Thank you very much for tuning in this morning. It's been me, your one and only Archie, saying have a top of the day. We take a commercial break, and once we come back, I'll bring you the last tune for the day. This afternoon, exactly at 1:30, BB Clement is going to come your way with BB Means Business. So stay tuned, don't you go away. It's Black History Month, and we'll be bringing you something along those lines. God bless. Bye-bye for now.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur, and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business, but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Hey, Kokoti.
Oh, copy. It is afternoon here. It's now 4 minutes past 12 in London. Yes. But you have a good night. We'll catch up later. Bye.
Everyone, say hello. Smile to everyone, smile. Don't smile in my face and stab me hard in the back. You are the bully, oppressor.
Thanks for listening.
Shooting, killing, murdering innocent children, harassing them in the neighborhood, disturbing the peace in the neighborhood. Why can't you be nice, hey, and kind? Be nice to your husband, be nice to your wife, be nice to your colleagues, be nice to your mates, be nice to your friends, be nice to
Thanks for listening.
This is Starr Radio UK.
You know